being whimsical, overjoyful, or even just like very optimistic about life does not mean you are naive. And I think people really like, and from what I've experienced in life, people who see you when you have joy, they want to suck the joy out of you. That's a really graphic detail. But people really do want to suck the joy and the life out of you. And if you're thinking, oh, like, I would never do that to someone, like, I mean, would you though? Just kidding. I mean, I'm being judgmental, everyone. No, but like, I think what I've seen in my own life from someone, I think when people go through hard things in life, and this is going to sound like I'm literally not like trained or specialized in anything in regards to mental health, but I think when people go through hard moments in life, I think they have an option to either push maybe into further negativity and this kind of like nihilism about life. Like, it's really like, I've seen that a lot where people go through hard things and then they're almost left with this like sad disposition on life. I've seen that a lot just from talking and being with people, or I've seen people who have gone through the hardest things in life, and like, not the hardest, but like sorry, I'm 12 years old, but like why am I literally 10? Okay. Holy frick. But they go through really tough moments in life, and instead of choosing to remain in a sad disposition, they choose to use what they've gone through for good. And I think also, like, it's kind of weird that in this way that we so look down on suffering. Ooh, we're getting deep, guys. We so look down on suffering and we're so like adverse to it, to like suffering and hard moments in life. But if we really think about it, it's not only that suffering is what truly grows us the most in life. It also gives us a special lens on certain things that other people can't, right? Like, I could use some situations from my life, like if I hadn't suffered like bad friendships or just like really toxic people, I wouldn't really know how to be like the best friend I could to other people and really know how to like love people to their core. And other events that, you know what, I just don't really feel like bringing up. But if you know, you know. But I just feel like, and I've seen now that like being with people, like, I think like if you are happy, it's kind of just automatically assumed that you're like stupid in this weird way. Like, I don't know if you've ever felt that. Like, if you're happy, like, you must be an idiot, right? Because like you just have not seen the reality of the world. And I think that for so long, I was kind of like, last year, I was just trapped in this like self victimization that like, because of the bad things that had happened to me, like, I just kind of like kept waiting for this break to come where I could like be happy because of outward circumstances. And it never came for a long time. And I remember just feeling stuck. And then now, compared to this year where it's been like so different, and I think that's really because I've chosen, like, joy is sometimes a choice. And like that sounds like kind of like, I don't know, like all these things sound so cliche, but I really do believe that like you have to wake up every day and choose sometimes to be joyful, even when circumstances are not hard. Obviously, this does not mean that you are like, obviously when you're going through hard things, you need to process it and you need to like have your people, right? Like, that's obviously a given. I can't handle, whenever I feel myself, I have a freaking double chin. It's like this. I feel like when I'm filming, I feel like this. And if I bend my shoulder back, it doesn't feel right. Ah! Obviously, you need to process your emotions. But you need to like keep it 100. But I also think that like at the end of the day, you have a choice. It's really up to you if you are going to use what has happened to you for good, or if you're going to use it to push down people around you further and further. Right? And I think oftentimes what happens with people who have not experienced maybe a lot of suffering or just like hard events in their life, they actually are more inclined to treat people worse because they really don't know what it's like to feel so low. Which maybe that's not true. Maybe I'm making ultimatums that like aren't completely factual, but I really do believe that like you have a choice to like wake up and choose joy. And obviously everyone is different. It's obviously people are not inclined to be as whimsical, but I'm like, I've chosen this year, and I keep saying this in all my videos, but I've chosen this year to view life through optimism and hope and to give myself grace. And that's something that I'm never going to stop doing now, because I've just felt 100 times better, because I'm not stuck in this perpetual cycle of like what felt like just complete hopelessness and anxiousness. And I just think that to view life and to seek love out in every that one friend that's too woke to seek no, I'm turning into the friend that's too woke, guys. You know what, frick it, I don't care. To view every atmosphere that you're in and to seek out love in all of those is a lot more stronger than to completely look at it with hopelessness and to push people down. And yes, there's a reality, right? Like, the world sucks, and like a lot of expectations that we have often fall through, but like, I don't know, I just keep wanting to like continue with like a bravery that like good things can still happen, and that I can't take myself seriously, but I really mean that like a bravery that good things are going to keep happening to me as I continue to create them for myself. And also that, I don't know, just to have this hope that like it's so easy to get bogged down by the world's events, and I'm so extremely blessed to just work so like we are just so beyond blessed to live the lives we do, I think. And I know that sounds so easy coming from someone else, but like, I don't know, I just feel like I feel that really deeply, that we are just beyond. The more I fight depression with gratitude, the less strong depression gets, and the more hope and joy I have in choosing gratitude every morning, instead of choosing waking up every morning and being like, well, my situationship did not text me back, and I guess I'm gonna have the worst day ever. You know what I mean? I think that's a lot more stronger. I think my brain is legitimately chocolate Dubai Labubu-fied. Like, I genuinely have a brain rotted brain. Anyways, but I just feel like I've just seen people like who just view hope as, and like hope and joy as something bad. And no, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I think there's so much hope left. There's so much joy left. It's such a struggle to keep going every day, but I'm going to continue to do it. I don't know about you. I just know that I have a double chin for this whole video, and it's going to drive me nuts. So whatever. Anyways, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. Chocolate Labu.